Dude, I'd love to get in there, but if I break that trunk lid for you, you'll go nuts. Hello everyone, Sergio is with you. Did you want Japan? Toyota GT86 in Rocket Bunny, meet. Guys, you see, in the last 20 years, the Japanese auto industry has become worse. By the way, Toyota GT86 is an excellent preparation for a true connoisseur of GDM style. Let's go around, see what kind of car and what it was made for. Fans of real Japan have already missed the cool Japanese cars, although the car is already quite middle-aged. Let me remind you, it has been produced since 2012, and this is already 9 years. This car turned out to be very successful. It is distinguished from its counterparts, firstly, by a good price. Secondly, suitability for any tuning. These cars have proven themselves well in the ring, they are chic as drift projects, and of course as Sten's cars. We have two GT, I propose to walk and see how they differ, because they are unusual. The first default, on Rocket Bunny, lowered on air suspension, and the second on a turbo kit. Guys, I won't tell you about some features of this 9-year-old car. I have reviewed enough reviews. I won't talk about headlights, about what kind of doors it has, something else. In our test today, we will talk about a few shortcomings, and mainly about the dignity of these cars. Sasha appears in the frame. Hello Sasha.
Hello.
Sash, we will speak 2 languages with you. You have a very beautiful Ukrainian language, the language of our native country, Ukraine. And I have a fairly good Russian, so in order not to distort my native language, I will talk to you in Russian.
If convenient.
Sash, we opened the hood. Guys, this is a turbo GT86. The first question I will ask you is that everyone knows that the most problematic part of this car is the engine. A turbine is also installed here. Are you sure you're not scared?
If you don't overdo it, it's okay. 065 is okay.
065, by default it was 200 horsepower. How many now?
300.
300 horsepower. Today we measure you, let's see what 200 horsepower is, and what is 300. And then guys, we'll show you the difference. Sasha, tell us how much this whole thing cost, why was it done, when and in what time frame?
Began to do it, since 2015. Started with body kit. It all started with a small car accident, eventually bought a body kit, wheels. Then I realized that she was not going well. After that, I ordered a turbo kit, gradually bought more parts for oil cooling, bought a bigger radiator, changed the disc brakes, put a self-locking differential here.
Потихеньку ще дозбирав деталі, які треба там для охолодження масла, більше радіатор, сцепу поміняв, теж DIF блокируючийся поставив.
That is, as I understand it, the engine is absolutely default.
Stock, yes.
Here is a completely stock engine, a turbo kit was installed. What is the cost of this turbo kit and what did it include?
In the turbo kit it was a turbine, all pipes, an intercooler.
Exhaust manifolds.
There was an exhaust manifold, there was no mid-pipe.
What is the cost of such a turbo kit?
In the USA it costs up to $4,000.
Up to $4,000, guys, that's a pretty good raise, 100 horsepower for only 4, even with the installation, $5,000. Everything looks good. What was the mileage on the motor before installing the turbo kit and what is the mileage now?
It was about 20 when I installed the turbo kit, and today it's over 40.
That is, this motor has already withstood 20,000 kilometers with a turbo kit installed under the hood.
Yes.
Do you know the modification of the turbine and what is it called?
This is a turbine.
This is the turbine.
This is a diesel turbine, from Loaders. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, like G20. Only the impeller was replaced there, from another series, G24, I don't remember exactly, it was assembled from two parts.
Sash, tell me, before installing the turbo kit, you studied the market, studied the power of these engines, how much they can withstand, and all similar parameters. This is a turbo kit of what stage? Is it the weakest? Are turbo kits stronger?
We can say that almost the cheapest turbo kit.
Yes.
The fact is that if you buy more expensive ones, then you need to recycle the engine, but I did not plan this. To pull 0.65, you don't need the coolest turbo kit.
Owners of Toyota GT86, like owners of cars imported from the USA, are a very specific audience. They pay $5,000 for plastic, improve the default engine and say that building an engine is not for me. Since we started talking about the body kit, they offer to move to the Orange Beauty, and the owner will tell us how much it all cost. Guys, Vitaly appears in the frame, a very charismatic owner of such a golden orange, brass, or even copper GT86, very stylish. In fact, the videos began with him. It was this car that I wanted to shoot, but then Sonya came to us with his turbo beauty. Vitaly, tell me how long your car is, how it differs from the white one we saw in the video.
My car is about 2.5 years old. It differs in that we have slightly different scales. Sasha's car is completely static. My car has air suspension.
Air suspension.
Yes. My engine is defective.
Bro, do you have a Viper body kit, like a Viper body kit?
Rocket body.
Rocket body.
Rocket bunny.
How much are your plastic ones?
I did not do the body kit. It was the previous owner who did it. Andre, hello, thank you very much. As far as I know, the owner of the body kit cost between $8,000 and $10,000.
Considering sheets of metal.
It included all the pads, spoiler.
Diffuser.
Yes, the back. There was also a splitter, which is now gone, you know, I broke it.
Yes.
Was installed carbon hood, exhaust, rear and front lights, not original.
I know that in your life you have tried many things and different things. And I know that you are not a poor dude. Why did you settle for a car that is quite budget, quite modest and simple from the start? Now it's clear, this is a beautiful cool static car in an interesting GDM style. Why did you settle for a car that costs about $20,000?
She cost a little more. Sergey, appearance. Just a chic car in appearance. You and I have already argued about the interior. You said it was cool. I say the interior is like Lanos.
I say normal.
I say interior like Lanos. Honestly, the salon is not very, I do not like it. The car is cool, just cool. When E63 stands at a traffic light, I stand. Everyone looks at her. I like it.
Yes.
And the kids love it. It's great.
And the kids love it.
And the kids love it. I'm still a child myself, so everything is fine.
Guys, who has a baby, please contact. We will show Vitaly's Instagram now. Tell us about the interesting features of the car, what is unusual and what can surprise you.
It seems nothing. There is a second engine here. The first engine was destroyed. I changed the first one because it stalled. Well, that's the story. Changed the engine. What can I say? Just a beautiful car, that's all.
Beautiful car.
Yes.
You have replaced the engine, done good maintenance, because the engine, with good maintenance, changes.
It was very good maintenance. Yes. How much did maintenance cost? The motor bought about $2,000.
Where did you buy the motor?
At Kostya.
Kostya, hello to you. This same Kostya, right?
Yes.
You wanted to put some powerful engine.
wanted.
Which?
Now I will tell. I just thought it was about $20,000. Maybe a little more. So I just bought another car that is more powerful and more interesting.
For example,
M235i.
BMW.
Yes.
Light BMW from the USA.
A light BMW from the USA, yes.
What are the plans for this car, in addition to children, women, and the elderly?
Sergey, it's hard to answer. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll break it. It's life. I can't know in advance.
How will it go? How will it go?
Yes. I'm a little worried. I honestly don't know what my plans are. I won't say. If something happens, you will be the first to know, you know.
Yes.
Oh sure.
Good. I propose to take a ride on these two cars and discuss with each owner the features of the cars, inside.
Purchase your tracks today.
Guys, I want to say right away about the salon. I don't know, someone says that they don't like the salon. For me, the salon is awesome, just awesome. For its age, at this price, this is space. The salon is really good, Sergey, you convinced me, but still.
But the steering wheel is fucked up. Honestly, the steering wheel is like a Lanos, like a Lada.
It looks like yes.
Sounds almost like your car. Do you agree?
Yes, it is very, very similar. Turn off.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you turn on the light?
The light is on.
Guys, we've been stopped. What will be next? The police are a guy and a girl. In my opinion, our low beam does not work. We have the police here, the real police. Are we missing something? Problem, right? I understand. Oh my God. Thanks for seeing. Did you buy it new?
Yes.
How much money did it cost?
30,000, like.
About 30,000.
Yes.
What is your dream car if your budget is not limited? At this moment in time, right now, what kind of car would you like?
I personally really like the Huracan, a very serious car.
What car?
Huracan.
Ah, Huracan.
I really like its shape.
Guys, we came to Alexei, he is cheaper, my friend. And who else should I ask about the GT86, if not him, because he has a whole series of such cars and he will show you what can be done from this car, since he believes that the car is an excellent blank for all sorts of projects. Alexei Golovnya is the reigning champion of the Russian drifting series, two-time Ukrainian drifting champion and also a bronze medalist of the Eastern European Cup. Championship. Alexei, we came to you, thanks for giving us a few minutes, but I think it will actually be for a few hours. I want to talk about GT86. Who else could I go to, because you know everything about these cars, please tell me about this model.
Listen, GT86 and Subaru BRZ will be called one car, which for different markets, this is their main difference, they are completely the same, they have slightly different configurations that we are not at all interested in. I think this is the best thing that could happen to modern motorsport, namely motorsport at the amateur level. I'm not talking about big motorsport, about Formula 1, rallies and the like, but the sport that is available to us. Why? Because this is a modern car, it has a really good body, a modern body, it differs from the usual Nissan, and it is very affordable. This is its main plus. Now you can buy it for really sane money in very good condition.
How much money do you mean?
Conventionally, this is $10,000, thanks to the USA. Slightly broken cars arrive, unnecessary parts are removed from them, and you have the body of a modern car, not rusty, which does not need to be digested all over, as happens with Nissan. If we talk about the popular and most recent Silvia 15, not to mention Silvia 13, there is a lot of work.
As far as I know, you once told me this, the GT86 has a very strong body and it has a very good torsion rating, is that right?
I do not know the numbers, I have never been interested, because we refine all the bodies, we have a safety cage, we also additionally weld them, we increase the rigidity of the body. It is enough for me to see the body in comparison with another car, for example from Nissan. I look at the structure of the body and see that it is very strong.
Is the future of drifting in this body or not? Is there a replacement body from the Japanese car industry?
Speaking of the available ones, few, now very popular, the new Supra, the way, here it is.
I thought it was GT86.
Often confused, but this is a Supra, while it is disassembled, they are similar.
Let's talk about Supra.
Let's talk about Japanese cars. The new Supra is a cult car, very cool, everyone loves it.
But the price.
But the price. GT86, a new restyling has appeared.
Speaking of price, if we can get a GT86 for $10,000 from the US, it's not a restored car, but already cleared by customs.
Yes, a car with documents.
How much is a Supra with the same damage, about the same?
50.
50, guys, that's 5 times as many. This car, beaten and cleared by customs, costs $50,000.
Yes, then we start building it, and it doesn't matter what to build, or GT86 or Supra. As you can see, the engines are the same here, they cost the same. To be honest, the GT86 has an aluminum body kit that costs more than this body kit.
Ooh, got it.
But if we buy a body kit in HGK, then on the Supra it will be more expensive, much more expensive.
Let's get back to the GT86. What are the features in this car that you really like, and why did you choose this particular model, and why do you think that it is top?
I believe that a car for drifting should be chosen from some factors. The first is availability, the second is the presence of a racing, drift suspension from Wisefab, and the third is the presence of a high-quality body kit, Drift Spec. I call it that. This is a body kit that is adapted for drifting needs. There are many body kits on the Supra, GT86, but not all of them are suitable for drifting. We have our own specification. We cut off the rear, remove the fenders, so the body kit must be with all angles so that the car can assemble and look beautiful. We very often came across cars that do not have ready-made body kits. When you need to do them yourself, it turns out not so beautiful or very long and very expensive, because in order to create your own high-quality body kit, you need a year of time and $20,000.
I want to say something else about the GT86, you'll like it. I actually have a trick question for you. I wonder if you remember this or not. Looking at the Toyota Supra, what do you really like about it and why do you like to use it in particular?
Toyota GT?
Yes.
For me it was a challenge. The reputation of the GT86 in drifting, in the post-Soviet space, was very damaged, because Nikita Shakov at one time could not make it go, and he justified his failures with a bad car, that it was not suitable for drifting and that it could not go sideways.
Nikita Shakov is one step away from the semifinals. Shakov fails to do the right thing. He crashes his car. There is fire. God, why is it burning there?
Then I already started building a GT86 a little bit and decided that I want to build myself a GT86, cool, with all the maximum improvements and prove to everyone that it goes. I managed to prove that this car can go. From the first year of construction I came to one of the strongest championships in the world.
That's it. Well, you did not mention one factor, and I think that now I will be right in saying that the distance between the spars in the Supra and Subaru BRZ GT86 is different. That is, in the Toyota GT86, the distance is greater, since an opposing engine was installed there. I think that the distance is wider there.
I'll tell you that there is also a large width here.
Big, but not that big, because it has a boxer engine and you can install almost any engine you want, a very large engine compartment and very wide.
Yes, but it's short.
Short.
Just so you know, the Supra S bumper ends here.
Like this.
Here, you can put another motor.
Wow, cool. Alexei, you can talk a lot, but let's go see 2000 horsepower. Guys, we have already entered Alexei's drifting platform. Alexei, there are two GT, one is your champion car, the second is a very similar car. You say that they are the same, and these cars have more than 1000 horsepower. Tell us about them.
At the heart of the very favorite GT with 2GZ. In this engine, everything is installed here, from a racing crankshaft with a volume of 3.4 liters, ending with camshafts, titanium springs, one-piece pushrods, intake manifolds, exhaust manifolds, a huge turbine. Let's call it a huge turbine, because it produces more than 1000 horsepower, and in drifting this is more than enough, because basically cars go about 700, 800 horsepower, and we have 1000 plus.
We came here to look at this beauty, because each of these cars costs more than $100,000, and has more than 1000 forces under the hood. We wanted to show you that it is possible to change the engine in this car, possibly for almost any other. The spars are quite wide, V fits without problems.
Easily.
LS
is very comfortable here.
How many people have changed their attitude towards you to this platform?
This car is the result of this work.
Guys, the client who did not understand what kind of car he would have this year, and whether he would have won at all, looked at the results of Alexei on a champion car and said, I need exactly the same one, we will make a one-on-one copy.
People lost doubt about the capabilities of this machine.
On this positive note, we say goodbye to Alexei and go for a little ride. Guys, I've already driven 2 Toyota cars. While in the background at 2 o'clock in the morning people are moving at the airport to fly to some hot countries, and it's now plus 10 degrees outside, I naturally demand that you subscribe, bell, like, comment, because we really want to get 100,000 viewers and we have been working for you for a whole year and a half. In conclusion, I want to say, white is much faster than our orange, orange is softer, it is a little more luxury, it looks more interesting and more stylish. I will talk about the cons, there is only one minus here, I will not criticize these cars, because the car is inexpensive, quite fresh, modern and at the same time stylish. The most important plus of this car is its potential, the potential for moderation, or for all sorts of interesting projects. The only downside here is what I saw and rush into my eyes, these are guides for the side windows, because of which the glass suffers and is damaged by sand. I have no more complaints about the car. Everyone talks about the aesthetic interior, guys, what do you drive? These obscure bloggers who drive Lanos say that the GT86 has a shitty interior. Guys, I drive a Porsche, I drive an Audi R8, relatively expensive cars, I drove a Bentley, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, I can say that here is a normal salon. For this money it is very good. I propose to talk less, and since we have a white car with a potential engine, then of course it must be compared with its orange competitor. We are now going to measure them, and after that we will have a small race, after that we will have a competition. Let's go further.
Did you get a spare? We wave. 1, 2, 3. How easy it is to win.
Fuck, this is cool. Guys, well, everything is obvious, we completely lost. Let's. Guys, this is what these cars are for, to drive around the city at night and drift in night parking lots. Sergio was with you, let's go. Man, a little fast.
Feeling.
And V8 fits without problems.
V8 fits perfectly there, it is short, some kind of LS.
Are we starting?
Vidya, what the fuck? You don't seem to understand, do you?
Guys, these people are actually building masterpieces. Look at them, damn it. Normal integration, damn it. Alexei Golovnya in Sergio's video, we build cars, we build them, damn, handsome.
Well, you asked for it.
You did it well, I like it. Have you already done this too?
Yes.
Good meat, good vodka, cool cars, I also love architecture so much. Probably turn off the engine. Does it interfere or not?
Oh yes.
Lid, bye-bye.
And the second there.
You need to try to get out. The main thing is that the knee does not hurt and does not break.
Hold on like this, I'll get you out. Understood?
Wait. Wait, everything.
I can't talk to the camera at all, so I'll have to cut a lot.
Guys, Vidya appears in the frame. Vidya, hello.
Hi.
And we have. Now we're going to ride. Vlad set up cameras. What model is this scooter?
Bold.
Is it Bolt?
Damn cool stuff.
Large or small? Bolt or white, huh?
What kind of questions are these?
Man, let's start driving now. Let's start now. Click here and click here.
Bell, subscription. Everything is fine. Subscribers.
Man, give me a ride to Kiev.
What do you need?
700. There is a car in front. This car was built by Krava. Are you afraid to start with 700?
I do not care.
I agree. This is the ultimate theme.